Hi everybody, I'm creating a short video in Screencastify. I haven't used it before, but since I suggested it, or we suggested it for you to use, I thought I should use it as well. I wanted to show how to create a rubric in UTC Learn, because even though you have probably used them as a student, at least I hope you have, you may not have created one in UTC Learn before. But first of all, just a couple things about rubrics. There's a few types. We will use analytic rubrics. Those rubrics are used for two reasons. One, it helps the instructor. It makes grading easier. It makes it more consistent across students. Second, it's easier for the student. It benefits them because they know what they're being assessed on before they turn something in. So that's the reason to include rubrics. So to create one or design one, you go down in your sandbox to Course Tools and scroll down and go to Rubrics. We already have a number of rubrics in this class. You can see that. And I already attempted this video once, so I have a test rubric here. So we're going to edit that one. So rubrics have criteria by which you will assess the product. So the product can be a project, a paper, a presentation, something they design. And then there are levels of achievement. So those are levels by which you determine that they have performed for this assignment. If you look at the rubric type, that's the first decision you need to make. If it's going to be graded, obviously it should not be no points. So you need to decide if you want to do points or percents. We strongly recommend that you choose ranges. So it doesn't matter if you choose point range or percent range, but the range gives you some flexibility when you're grading. So you can see that I've already selected point ranges here. And so I put in some numbers for a criterion. UTC Learn automatically puts these words here, formatting, organization, and grammar, just to get you started, but you can change those to whatever you want. You can edit and change the word. You can also change the word of the level of achievement. So you can edit and change the word there. So the point of the rubric is that you describe what each of these boxes means. So if they are a high performer for formatting, in the description I've put the formatting is as described in the instructions with few to no errors. And then if they're on the other end of the spectrum, the formatting has many errors, for example. So for the assignment this week, you will design a rubric for an assignment in the sample course that you're building. And you should have, I need to go back to the assignment to remember. Let's go back. Well, I'm going to go back real quick and see what the assignment says as far as the number of criteria and the number of levels of performances. So it's in week 6. Okay, at least 2 levels of performance and 3 criteria. Okay, so 2 levels of achievement or performance and 3 criteria should be in your rubric. So once you've described all of those, make sure that your points add up here at the bottom. Should be the total points for your assignment. And then you click submit. So once you click submit, the rubric is sitting there ready to be deployed, but you have to deploy it. You have to make it available. So let's do that. Let me show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is, let's create an assignment. You'll name it. My dog is barking in the background. She's a boxer, so she's very loud. You'll have a due date. That's part of the requirement of the assignment here. Remember, it was 50 points. Add rubric. We're going to select a rubric we've already created, the test rubric. And we're going to submit. Yep, so it's attached. But we need to make it accessible to students. And we recommend that you choose yes with rubric scores so that they can see it before the assignment is due. And then they see it after you've scored it so they know where they fell along the spectrum. And then you click submit. And so I had already done this once, but let's take a look at it, assignment. So there's 2 of those there. Okay. View rubric. And there's the rubric. Of course, it should be all filled out when you turn yours in. I was just using this as an example. So I hope that this is helpful to you. Please contact us if you need any additional assistance. Have a good day.